I used to talk. We talked a lot. His name was Joe, and he used to be the supervisor. He was the mail services supervisor at Texas State for like years.
Mm,
So we would just talk about mail
years.
stuff. And so like the job that he accepted here at UT was
Hmm.
like a it's basically like a building manager kind of thing. You're really just kind of receiving stuff and all this shit. And like I'm aware of the processes. I could completely understand them like no problem. And he was trying to
Hmm.
like push me into like get into it, and I was like, I'm good, bro. I have to. The thing is like I don't want to be my boss. I don't want to have the responsibilities outside of work.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely could though.
I think I could. Like it's easy, you know. I think anybody at my level could do it. Even people like slightly below me could probably do it. Like it's not hard,
Hmm.
but it's just I don't want the responsibilities outside of work.
Yeah.
I prefer just going out, delivering, coming back. It's
That's
fun.
about it. Keep it simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I like. It's fun. Like I like delivering stuff. It's fun. It's fun delivering stuff to people. I don't know. Even if tomorrow goes smoothly, I think I'll probably just leave. I won't leave like, I don't know.
It's a
Makes
it's
me
a
sick.
big decision, dog.
It is. And I'm like, "Oh man, I know everyone's going to be like, "What? Why?" And I'll just be like, "I don't know.
But but what if they offer you more money though? If you try to leave,
I guess I'll stay."
I guess that's crazy. Give you an
That's the
extra
only way
thousand.
that I see it is like you give me more money or I'm leaving.
Mm,
Right now I make like I think like 42, 41.
42. Ask for that 45.
And
Mm.
if they're like, "Hey, you want like 45?" I'm like, I don't know. Thing is that at UT, if you have a degree, they have to pay you more than someone who doesn't. They have to.
So, so can you do this job and then get a degree? Does that have to be a bachelor's?
No, it could be an associate's. It could be like,
Cause I was thinking low key, cause you can probably sneak in associates while working there at the same time. But you'll have no free time, like you said.
yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, they like okay, so at ACC, the Austin Community College, they have these like 8 week things, and it's
Yeah.
like there's like it's basically speed runs.
Of an associate.
Yeah, it's like a speed run. It's not. You won't do it in 8 weeks, but a semester will be 8 weeks
Yeah.
compared to the usual 16. But it's
So
gonna
you
be
do it
harder.
like in about like a little over a year, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a
Yeah,
year.
I guess so. Cause I think there's like what 4 semesters, something like that.
Well, it's 4 semesters. Yeah, because it's 2 semesters for 1 year, I think, right? Associates is two, so it'd be eight and eight. Yeah, it'd be like a year, I guess. And some change.
Maybe I could do that. But here's the thing: it would take me longer too because like
You
when I
can't
went to
focus all your
Austin.
time on it.
Well, see, here's the thing. This is where I'm getting fucked because I what is it called? So when I moved right from Holmes to
See?
Austin High, because I was
See?
set on graduating from Holmes, right? I would be totally fine.
If you did.
Yeah, but because of
Yeah.
Austin High, like dude, at Austin High, I just gave up. I was just like, I don't care about nothing.
Hmm.
So what happens is like they're gonna put you in these like prerequisite classes before you can actually get to like your actual classes.
It sounds annoying.
Yeah, like you know how like what's it called like back in high school like people would have to be put like they'd be taking like two math classes like the current one and then like the one that they failed.
Yeah, yeah.
So like it
Be
would be
like
kind
a.
of like that except I would just be doing like the shit that I failed, which makes me just be
That's
like I don't want to do that. I don't know.
predicament. Predicament indeed.
I'm in such a rough spot right now. It's making me fucking depressed.
That's understandable.
You know, it's like okay, don't keep working, don't get a degree, and you can't move up.
I mean, if you took that one dude's spot, you would be moving up. No,
Uh,
not right.
yeah, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. Makes me so fucking pissed. If I just not, I could be a total petty bitch and be like, that's because my mom sucks because of that. But I don't know. It just makes me mad. It's tough, man. It's tough because they're gonna put me in all these like prerequisite classes. I think that's what it's called. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
probably is.
because I just didn't care about school, and it's just like, oh fuck, man. They're gonna make you do all this extra shit before you can actually get to stuff. It makes me so mad because like I know what college is, bro. You're just taking a whole bunch of shit that you don't really need. It's so useless. But it's just like I don't know why it matters so much in the world. It's so fucking useless.
I don't know. It exists to make money. That's all.
Bro, it really does because like it means nothing unless you work in a STEM field.
Yeah.
If you're taking like some art class or if you're taking some like literally anything besides STEM is useless. It means nothing. It,
I don't know. Business is useful.
oh yeah, STEM. So like what is it? Science and yeah, so STEM and business, those matter.
Yeah.
But everything besides that, any other degree, bro, who gives a fuck, bro? Geology, who gives a fuck about geology? That probably counts as science, actually.
Yeah, it does.
But it's like, it's so stupid. Everything outside of that is just worthless. It doesn't even matter either. Like, why the fuck would someone who from a county need to learn about like ancient Rome, bro? Who the fuck cares?
Uh, I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's like, why would you need to learn that? It's not relevant to learning what you need to know. They just do that for really no reason. The college system is so fucking outdated, and it doesn't actually teach anybody what they actually want to know.
Yep. Well, that's the only exception to that is like trade school. She would have to learn a trade, eh?
Go learn a trade.
You could. There's a lot of money in trade school. Well, after trade school, depending what you pick. Like you could be an electrician, eh?
Yeah,
Electricians make bank.
yeah, trades. Yeah, of course, trades make bank. Uh,
You can learn how to do fix gutters and shit. And you only have to pay for what is it? A course, a class, get the certification, start applying to places.
depends what trade you do, because if you're doing a lot of manual labor, you're gonna be fucked by the time you're old. Can't move.
Yeah, but that's why you're getting mad money. Because you're putting your body in danger.
Maybe I should just say fuck all this and become a fucking content creator.
If it makes you happy.
None of this makes me happy. But actually, working would make me happy, but I know I won't be able to move up, so that doesn't make me happy.
I
That goes
mean,
for
yeah, I mean, you could sit. I don't know. I was gonna say, I feel like you could move up. It'll just take years. You know.
It's exactly what happens because a lot of
Yeah.
times these people, because some of these like if you're like a loading dock manager, it's a relatively easy job.
Yeah,
So
that's why they
so
want to
people just
leave.
like chill there for years.
Idea, Airy. Snipe one of them, take the job.
Yeah,
Snipe one of them, take the job. Oh, they got a new person. Snipe the new person. Take the job until you take. You know, how much more money would you make for being a loading dock anyway?
oh,
Do you
loading
know?
dock manager.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Like, is it like a lot more than yours, or just like, eh?
I have no idea. It just depends on the department and how much they're willing to pay.
70,000.
If you had like years of experience and like a degree, yeah, and certifications.
60,000.
Like I don't know how much like my one coworker is making. He has like certifications and stuff. Well, he used to work in our department, but I still talk to him because I deliver the mail to him now.
Damn, good for him.
He's a loading dock manager at the chemical engineering building.
So how did he get there before you, though? Technically, you know?
Oh, because
Just 'cause he...
he's older. He's like 40.
Oh, never mind.
He has like experience and a degree.
Mm,
He's cool. His name's Ben.
Benjamin. That's crazy.
Man, this sucks.
Gonna have to
It's
thug it out,
hard.
man. Gonna have to thug it out.
It's hard being me.
What would LeBron do? Think about that.
Leave.
He would, wouldn't he? He would. What would Curry do for real? Look at you're in a Curry situation right now, dog. Think
Curry
about
would
it.
be like lighting up the front office, bro.
Maybe.
That's what he did recently. Did you see like that one media thing? He was like, "We need to." He's basically like implying that like they need to make like decisions because like they're losing a lot of close games.
No, yeah. The issue is like, I don't know. You
The
keep the
Jordan
young
Poole
people. You
Chris
gotta
Paul
get
trade
rid
was
of them.
fucking disgustingly bad.
No, yeah, it was horrible. It was also a horrible trade. Well, I guess I can't say that. I don't know. You got to find a way to get rid of Andrew Wiggins, which is like impossible because you gave him a fat contract and he's giving you like trash game. Like I don't know. I don't even know how you would rebuild them. Because then you got to get rid of Clay, but Clay's not going to go anywhere because he's probably going to go to free agency next year. And then Draymond's there. No one wants Draymond. Draymond's a complete system player. And now that he's older, you really can't, fit him in a system like that, a newer system. So now you have Curry with a bunch of rookies. Well, then it's like, oh, do you get rid of Curry? But, like, what do you get back for an old Steph Curry, It's a weird team to deal with.
It's too bad. I think they really fucked up their things. Unless there's just some team that's really stupid and just takes whatever they got and gives them a lot more.
Yeah, maybe some. No, I don't know, because that would have to be soon. Really good, really good. I guess like really good like two pieces they have right now are like Kaminga and that one dude. I forgot his name. He's white. And
Pods.
foreign. Yeah, Pods. Yeah, those are your only two good assets right now. Everybody else sucks. It would have been better if you kept Jordan Poole. Now you have this old Chris Paul.
Who's like already injured.
Yeah, I don't know. That team's fucked. That team is so fucked. That's not even like redeemable either, because you can't get rid of. Andrew Wiggins has that like Tobias Harris syndrome right now,
Yeah.
where it's just kind of like, he has too, he's making too much money. But no, he's not. He's worse than Tobias Harris, honestly, because he's making too much money for his role. At least Tobias Harris is at best mid, you know. Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, he played really mid this game for the amount of money. Should have kept JP, man. That's tough.
I know. I remember when I saw that Chris Paul trade, I was like, "That's an old ass Chris Paul. What the hell is he gonna do, bro?" And not to mention, there's no depth. Everyone kind of is like too inexperienced to really do anything. They totally missed on that Wiseman pick.
No, but you wanted it though. You're like Wiseman, yes. They should have took
I
Lamelo.
honestly thought that fucking I would have taken a
Lamelo.
Kungwu.
A Kungwu?
A
A
Kungwu
Kungwu's
would
good, but
he would
like
have
at
been
two, dog.
perfect.
A Kungwu at two? No,
Maybe
no,
not
no.
at two. I probably would have took
No,
like what is it, Halliburton?
I would have. Yeah, because you knew Halliburton was gonna be that good.
He was a
No,
high pick.
he was a higher pick, but he's not top three. He wasn't a top three pick.
Look back at that draft and you tell me who's better.
No, okay, no, I get that, but they didn't know that, did they? No, there's a reason why the top three was Anthony
No,
Edwards,
I
Lamelo
swear they
Ball, and
actually
Amari
wanted
Stoudemire.
Halliburton.
Maybe Tyrese Halliburton with that whack ass shot. Honestly, I love Halliburton, and I'm fine with the hype he's getting. That's cool, but like, he's pretty systemy. Oh, yeah, he's pretty systemy, and his defense sucks. But I do like Tyrese though. Good ball player. I just whenever I hear somebody talk about them and they don't really know anything about him besides he feels the stat sheet and people are just like like Matthew. What Matthew know about Tyrese Halliburton? Nothing. You know, he didn't even know his number. And I was like, I don't know. But it's gonna piss me off? You know what does piss me off? You know, I know you're getting pissed off of work and shit like that, making you sad. You know what makes me sad, Ari? Damian Lillard starting on the All Star game. That's insane.
He's ass, bro. He's ass this year. I don't know why he got that. Over Steph
Ca-
Curry, who's been carrying the shit out of the
Uh,
Warriors.
well, he's on the East, dog.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Over Tyrese Maxey. That's the thing I'm pissed about. Tyrese
No,
Maxey, Jalen Brunson. Come on, dog. Those guys, all right now, I hate to break it to you, better than Damian Lillard. The only reason he's up there is just because of his name. Oh, Damian Lillard, you know. Those other two aren't as marketable. Over
it sucks.
Jalen
I like
Brunson and
Jalen
Tyrese
Brunson.
Maxey? That's crazy. Yeah, that dude's a bucket.
I don't know why the Mavs left. When I saw that they were like, we're not gonna re-sign him. I'm like, you fucking retards. Why would you do
Well,
that?
well, the thought process. Well, I was thinking, okay, the thought process, like, okay, they don't need another ball handler. Fine, right? But then you just get Kyrie, and it's just like, what? Like, if you, because that means they didn't really care then, you know? Like, they just traded him and let him go just to let him go, type shit. So you're just kind of like, all right. Because, like, if you don't mind having another ball handler, why wouldn't you just pick Jalen Brunson again? I don't know. It makes me happy though, because Luca is in a shitty situation. It makes me
Uh,
happy.
I don't know why. You could have kept Brunson. Probably put him on a way cheaper contract.
I'm not sure about that. You probably had to pay him like crazy. Because New York has a lot of money. And I doubt he was going to fucking take less. Personally.
I would say the
But it's
next. I
better
don't
than
think the Knicks
Kyrie,
have
though.
Mitchell Robinson right now, right?
I think they technically, though. I think they traded him and then they got him back somehow. But he's been injured. But they play better without him. Do you know who's actually really good? Hartenstein.
I know. I liked him on the
That's
Clippers.
and he's been playing really good for the Knicks.
What I liked him is that he has like well, the one thing I really liked about Hardenstein was that he's a very good like pass out of the screen type. Like he's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Like he
I
can
don't know.
actually pass. I mean, he's not gonna give you like Jokic, but he can pass.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's good for like a. I mean, it's good for a center to be able to pass. Obviously, that's cool. That's cool. This is kind of funny though, cause like, Jokic kind of popularized the passing center, but there's so many centers that just like know how to pass. But like, Jokic is so like, oh, obviously Jokic does like crazy passes, right? But it's just kind of like people still feel like Jokic is the only one who can still pass only. You know,
You got like Sabonis.
you got Sabonis is a great passer. You got Sengun is a great passer. Don't sleep on Embiid. Embiid's getting a lot better
See,
at
I made
passing.
like a tweet like a long time ago. I was like, man, people underestimate Joel Embiid's IQ. I think he has pretty similar IQ to Jokic.
Yeah, I remember the people were flaming him for not like throwing a pass at like Kelly Oubre, but like fucking Anthony Edwards was like in the passing lane, and people were just like, "Bro, you didn't give it to Kelly," and I was just like, "He probably would have
One,
got
it's Kelly
stolen."
Oubre. Two, it's Anthony
Kelly,
Edwards
hey,
is
Kelly been
covering.
playing good though. Kelly Oubre has been playing good for the Sixers, dog. I'm actually kind of happy for the Sixers team, and that's kind of I'm scared because when that playoff time happens, I'm crying, you know.
Folding.
Yes, I'm saying it's a good team. It's a good
Who's
team.
the head
We
coach
have
again?
we have depth. Nick Nurse. We have a good
That's
coach.
right.
We have a good coach. We have the MVP so far, unless he misses too many days, which is okay. That's fine. I don't give a shit. But he's the MVP in my heart. You know. You got Tyrese Maxey taking that leap since fucking Harden left. You know. You have the fourth quarter. What the fuck he doing? Why Batum in it? You know. Why Batum in it? You got Batum. You got a Morris twin. I don't know which one. I forgot. Um, you got Mo Bamba. You got Paul Reed. You got let's see. I'm thinking of something. Pat Bev. Pat Bev has been really good for us too. Kelly Oubre. We got a lot of good pieces. This is finally a team that I kind of like. Oh, Tobias Harris, I guess. This is finally a team where I feel like we could actually win, especially this year. Especially this year. If somehow the Celtics get knocked out pretty early, I think it's our time. No cap. I think it's our time if the Celtics get knocked out early. Because hear me out. First round is easy. First round is always going to be shit, right? Second round is where the issues happen, right? Because of the matchup. We have better depth, right? Without a doubt. It's probably the best depth we have in a while, which is sad, but it's true. We have better depth. We have, oh, honestly, my favorite thing is having Pat Bev on the bench because he brings so much, like, you know how, like, my infamous thing is when we were watching the Hawks versus 76ers and Lou Will came in and he just absolutely torched the fuck out of the our bench. Hmm.
Yeah, I thought that one was probably one of the weirdest ones I think I've ever read.
No, that's definitely weird. It's definitely weird. It just happens every single time. It's just fucking. I mean, that sounds interesting, but I think when it came to like the birth part, I think I would have just stopped. I would have been like, yeah, okay, you know.
No,
I
you
would have
don't
been like,
see her give
alright.
birth. You just see her like appear with a child, and then the child
No,
is
I know,
like.
yeah, yeah. But once you see one, it's like, okay, I'm out, dog.
And I was like, do I keep
Personally,
going or do I like? I'm like, I gotta see it through, my boy.
I think that's when you leave, dog. You're just
I was
kind of
like,
like,
I'm like, no
oh,
way. Like, it's like, there's no fucking way. There's no way. And then, yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that reminds me. Was like a minute into like one. I was watching a video.
okay.
I was like, okay, what is this? And I was like, oh, this dude is like, this dude is like preying on like his 13-year-old sister. I was like, nah, I'm out of here. Fuck that.
That stops you, but fucking,
No, okay. I was like a minute in, right? And I was like, what the hell is this? And I just started like skipping around, right? And I was
yeah,
like, just trying to like piece it together.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And like, there's like a scene in this, right? And
Okay.
she's like pretending to be asleep so he would do something to her. I was like, oh, okay, dude.
She pretended to be asleep.
Yeah. And then, cause he just like, they're both in on it. And she would like
Oh, okay.
pretend. And he would go and just like feel her up. I'm like, what? What the fuck is this? That's foul.
That is really foul.
I was like, I'm good, bro. I wish I never saw that.
That author needs to go to jail. Like, I get like maybe
There's a
weirder
lot of that
fantasies,
content.
but like this is weird. Yeah.
There's a lot of that like kitty shit in Japan. It goes unregulated too, because people. It's disgusting because there's a lot of people who enjoy that.
No, yeah, that's the worst thing. I don't know. I seen some really weird, like, I don't know. Like, you know my, I guess, like, I don't know. It's, you can think of like a normal one and then it can get worse, you know? That's what I notice when it comes to Japan, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, you just feel like, I don't know. They just take that shit to 100. And you're always just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, there's this one I read, right? Um, and it's like, it's this dude. I don't even remember it too well because like there's only a couple translated, right? The rest is like there's a bunch of like chapters, but like he goes to like college and like he joins this group, right? It's like a research group, and he goes in there and he's like immediately forced to like he's immediately forced to do something. I forgot what it was. I actually don't, but I'm just gonna type it. Uh, it's not super weird, right? It's pretty like Japan wise, right? So like he's in this research right thing, and that's what he does, right? That's the first thing. He joins this thing, he sees this girl, and that's what happens, right? and then and then she's like, so now you joined the club. We have to find other people you have to do this to. So I'm pretty sure the entire like I don't even know what to call it. The whole like little series is them just going around the campus looking for other people so he can do the exact same thing to other people, you know? And I'm just like, what the fuck? And like they take it to like extremes too, you know? Like you see like I guess the American version of it, right? It's pretty tame, you know. Like it makes sense, you know. But like Japan, like you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever seen that clip of like that dude where like that girl's like performing on stage or something? I don't know what she was doing, but that dude like grabbed a bit of her foot.
And start sniffing it and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of like that, but like times 10.
Ah, hell nah.
And it's just like, what the fuck is going on? You know? Cause like in my head, the reason why I read it because you know it's me, right? So like I was just like I wasn't like intrigued, but like because I wanted to do something, you know. It was more just like how do they see it, you know? Like how do because Japan thinks so differently, you know?
Yeah, you start getting curious, like, man, what is going on in the author's head, bro? Like, what is he
Yeah,
thinking when he's making this? Do you think like he's like this shit fire, like, or is he just like, oh, I got to do this for a check? Like,
I would hope it's the check for it, you know? Because like these motherfuckers think of like the craziest thing. You can think of like the most normal thing. Like I think what I shared stuff was pretty normal, right? That's like pretty common, you know? It's probably the most common one in the world. And they ramp that shit up, you know? They like I don't know. They just I feel kind of disgusted, you know? I feel like
yeah,
throwing up. I'm just like these people are like insane. And then you gotta talk about like the weirder ones that they have. I don't know. Makes you question life, you know?
I was reading one. It was a Korean one.
Korean one, okay.
I think it was kind of interesting because like he got like this. What's it called? It's kind of like he's like, man, I wish I had the ability to do this or do that, and then he gets like demon, demon king powers.
Okay.
But in order to like keep having that, he has to have like a daily, what's it called? Like he has to like do it daily or find some
So
way to like he has to keep using his powers to keep using it. I thought it was kind of interesting because it eventually took like kind of a weird turn where like some like he finds like some kid getting like beat up and he's like, oh, that kid reminds me of myself because I got bullied, and he like beats up like the kid's bullies, and that kid is like, hey, can I be like, it's like, how can I get strong like you? And he's like, well, you gotta train and shit. But, he's lying out his ass because he's just like using his powers.
yeah, just to do that,
But
yeah.
then like he can like, but then he finds out through like his like powers because his powers also has like his powers have like a fucking like guide on telling him how to get to the next like level and to become stronger, which is
To
interesting.
do it to the kid.
Nah, he was like,
Okay.
it told him like this kid has to be like your apprentice and stuff. You have to make him like your like servant.
Okay.
And I thought it was kind of interesting.
I mean that was
'Cause-
I mean that could have been worse.
Nah, he didn't rape the kid, dude.
Okay. I was like, well, that's what you
he
gotta
he
do.
did he found out that he had to like in order to get like even stronger, he had to like do it with that kid's mom.
That's
And
funny.
everybody gets he was like, I don't want to do this, but I want to get stronger.
He was like, go ahead, buddy.
And it was funny because like I think like while he was doing it, he just kept thinking he was like, please don't see me, please, 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 like because he didn't want to do that, but he his own selfish lust for power.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. I was like, that's kind of a weird kind of take on that, where like he has to do it. It's not because of like a selfish need. It's just because I think like he dies because it's like he has to keep like feeding it or something.
You know what that
Basically,
reminds me of, kind of? It's like a parody, so it doesn't take it so seriously, right? Um, so it's called. I'm pretty sure you probably heard of it. It was trending a while ago. It's called "The 100 Girlfriends That Really Really Love You," right?
I think I've heard of that.
So basically, this dude got rejected like 100 times, like throughout his entire career, basically. And then he's about to go into high school, and so he goes to like some shrine to the like deity of like love or whatever, right? And he starts praying, and the deity of love comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "It's fine, bro. You're gonna find your soulmate in high school, right?" And he's like, "Dope. That's dope. I've been waiting this entire time. I got rejected 100 times, type shit, right?" And then he's like, "Here's the issue, though. You're gonna have 100 of them bitches." And he's just like, yo, that's so cool, 100. And then he was just like, but if you failed to date one of them, they die. And he's just like, shit. So he has to like triple, like he has to like be with all these like people or they die. And it's pretty funny because like he has to. And he has to explain to them every single time he finds a new one, like what happened, because he's just like, well, here's like my partner number 25 or 26, like because of whatever. It's fucking stupid. Because it's not like he can say no, you know? They die. So he has 100 of them, or they die. But the funniest thing, I guess it's not really gonna be super funny, like to you, but it's funny to me. It's like he can't do no wrong because they're soulmates. He can say some stupid shit, right? And they'll be like, he's spitting, you know? And
That's your man?
yeah,
Yeah.
basically. And then like 25, 26, all 100 of them say like, yeah, And then I'm thinking like, because this dude really has to make 100 different people, you know? He has to make 100 different characters. And the stupidest thing is like they eat on top of like the school because he goes to school like roof. So it's eventually like on the roof. It's just gonna be 100 of them and him, Like, is there even 100? Like, okay, not all of them are students at the school, but it's just like it's so I don't know. It kind of reminds me of that. The whole like he has to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I was just like, this dude has to go in there, and like no matter what, because he senses them, right? They look into each other in the eye or something, and then there's like, damn. And no matter what, he has to go for them. I mean, it helps that they're soulmates, right? So like pray for each other, but it's just kind of like, bro, deadass could do whatever, and they're just like, yep, makes sense to me, you know? Uh huh. Yeah, all right. It's fucking stupid. It's all a parody. It's not like it's serious. So it's just like
That's
you do
funny
some
though.
stupid shit. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I can't think of anything in particular. But you can like, I don't know. I think he's like dating this one girl. Like she's like one of the main girls, and then later on, like because like he beats the mom, and the mom is also a soulmate, and that shit was weird. And then he like okay, it's a weird story with the mom, because the mom apparently had like a child when she was 14 because like her boyfriend when she was 14 was gonna die of some fucking disease or some shit. So they had his girlfriend, I guess, right? And then he like starts dating like the mom because it's not like he can say no either. Again, or she dies, and then there's like the ghost of the dad, but he's like 14, and he's like, and they start fighting basically over some stupid shit, and then I don't know. Japan's humor is really weird too. Have you realized that? They have like they have such a
1000%.
they have such a different like comedy. They really love like dramatic faces. Have you realized that?
They
Like
do. They love
they really
expression.
love it. Ooh, it's just like nah. So those ones can be funny, but sometimes they're not. This anime doesn't really have that or manga. It's both. Uh, doesn't really have expressions, but like I've seen a bunch of where it's just like, oh, this is a comedy, and it's just like, yeah, the expression faces, hella expression faced. And you're just kind of like, okay, you know, it's not really funny. I don't really find that shit funny. Unless it's like perfectly timed. But sometimes they just be spamming that shit.
just to like I guess get through something.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, dog. Like, not everything you have to write has to be funny, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you can hear this. I can't take it serious. Like, oh, here's the super serious monologue. And then at the end, he makes a stupid face. It's like, okay, dog. Or some shit like that. I don't know. But it makes me think on like their reality TV shows. Like, what do they do with that? You know?
I have no idea.
Or
I
like
can't
not
imagine what those were
reality,
like.
or like live action. You
Their
know?
movies can be pretty good. I don't know if you ever watched a Japanese movie.
Godzilla.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
I
I
think their
haven't seen
movies are
that.
actually kind of solid.
Nah, I haven't seen the movies. The only type of Asian movies I've seen is uh, like Korean ones, and even then, like all I really seen is Parasite.
Hmm.
I watched that with y'all. Parasite was good.
It was a good movie. I was pretty happy about it. I think it all kind of tied up nicely. I really liked it. Uh, what was I saying?
Parasite was
Oh,
awesome.
I'd watch something that was like a whole hour, bro.
A whole hour, like an episode or like a movie.
Nah, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying?
The other things. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna say the other
Okay,
things.
the other things.
I
That
watched one
side,
that
I
was a
got
whole
you.
hour because I was just interested because it was like a movie. It was basically like something like the animation. So usually when something's called the animation, it's usually pretty long. And this one
Yeah,
is like, especially like the old ones, like the ones that are made in like the 90s, those are
yeah.
really long. Those are like hours, hour and a half.
Hours.
And sometimes those can be kind of unsettling. But I watched one, and this dude is like, he's like, so he's like some detective, right? He's like some inside. He's like basically kind of like an insider that how do I say it?
Hmm.
It's kind of like undercover boss, I guess. So basically, this dude who owns the company,
Okay,
or
so that is undercover boss.
so, no, so this guy owns a company, right? And he hires. I think this is how it works. I think he like. How the fuck does this
Hmm.
shit work? No, I think it was just some like agency or something hires like the protagonist to investigate why this company is like what like something's corrupt happening to this company, right?
Okay.
And like their sales are like messed up or whatever, or like
So they
something like
hired
that.
the protagonist to go figure that
So the
out.
hired protagonist, and he's kind of like an insider. He's trying to like he's like a detective, right? And he gets all his information by just basically assaulting all the girls, and it's really funny.
That doesn't sound funny.
No, no, it's funny because they just like they're just like no, and then he just like yes, and they're like yes, and then and then they just like all right, I'll help you. It's like what?
So it's like semi-consensual. Is that what you're saying? At first
Basically,
it's no, and then it goes yes.
and then they're like okay, never mind, we're good. And then he's just
That's
like it's
that's
really funny because like he set up like the whole he'll set up like these like I guess like interactions with them so that they're alone. And then you know, so then he tries, and then they're just like, no, no, and he's like, but yes, and they're like, okay, and then afterwards they're like, okay, so you want to know what happened, right? He's like, yes, and then eventually it takes like a
Does
weird
he figure it
twist where
out?
like, huh?
Does he figure it out?
Yeah, it just turns just corrupt CEO and stuff, and they tried, and they knew that he was like a rat basically, so they tried to like blackmail him because like they had like footage of him messing with the girls. They're like, look, dude, you're going to get fired. And it does release. And then he's like, but then it turns out they had like way more dirt on the CEOs than the protagonist. So then the protagonist basically won.
Ah, that's interesting.
He won in the end.
Good for him. That
It was like an
I,
hour. I don't know why I watched that. I don't know. It was just kind of like it was kind of interesting because I've never seen that before.
that type of plot, I
Yeah, the older
guess.
stuff actually like has a plot. It's really weird. Some of it's
Yeah.
really fucked though. I won't even lie. Some of it's just like some of it's just straight up rape, and I'm just like, okay, this is like I
No,
don't want
yeah,
to see a whole
that's
like. And it's
that's the
weird. Well,
worst.
it's a little. How do I say it? There's some that's made that it's just kind of like there's no. It doesn't set you up to be like what is it called? Like for you to really bond to the characters. That makes
Okay.
sense. But the ones
They
that are
don't
like
want
an
you to
hour,
bond.
right, and it's just like that. It sets you up to like those characters. So then you become invested.
And then
And
you
then you
feel
see it
bad.
happen, you're like, oh man, why would I be enjoying this? Like, no, hell no.
Yeah, you're just like, damn, she doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, like damn.
No, that sucks. But people like that though.
They do like that. I'm surprised there's not more like story-based things because it looks like all that stuff from the '90s is very story-based. Like they want you to get invested into these characters.
I don't know. That's not for me. That's like, well, I don't get that whole side anyway. To be honest, I don't really get people doing it to that, you know. But like, I don't really get. I don't know,
I don't
like
understand
those
why
type
there's
of.
so much like cuckolding. I don't understand that. That shit is just like that
Well, I
hurts
think it's
my
a mixture
heart.
of like Japan, right? Because Japan's like, you gotta think about them. Like the two biggest one is what you just said right now, and then the fruit. You know, the one that
Yeah,
rides with fruit. So, uh, like you gotta realize, like, okay, the people watching this in Japan, there's such like a pressure to like you said, there's societal pressure to like
I
be
think
with
it's just
somebody,
I think there's just a
right?
slight detachment from reality that people
I
are
don't.
like.
I know. I think it bred like it stems from like what people like the people's like ideal, I guess, right? So I think I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's more just like okay, most most the people watching them are probably let's say like unattractive, right? They can't really do anything. Uh, they don't know how to like do you know what I'm saying? Zero
Yeah,
riz, right? Zero type, right? So I think it kind of just stems from like, oh, okay, like because of that, I'm gonna like something like the Sneeko, because that's probably the closest I can get type shit, you know? So or or same thing with the other side. It's like this is the only way I can do it. So that's why that fantasy lives in my head. Does that make sense?
I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I feel like that's where because it's not big here in America, right? Or at least not to that degree, right? Obviously, it's gonna be popular, but not like insane, you know? So I feel like in Japan it's really just like cuz like what is it for us? It's like steps, you know? So like the big thing in America is like steps. I don't know why. I guess it's just Alabama for real, you know?
Hmm.
Um but that's like the biggest thing. But I really think it just stems to like again like the people watching it in Japan. Societal pressure, which makes you feel like you have to do this, you know? That you have to have this type of thing, but you can't, you know? So you have these fantasies to where you do achieve it. So they make content like it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Because I don't know, because it's not like a big thing here. I don't think a lot of people, like most people, will see that shit and be like, you know. I would
yeah.
hope so. Cause they also don't have like any normal shit. Have you realized that? Have you ever like try to look for like a really normal one and you just can't find it? Cause like whatever, even like their normal shit is like really weird. Cause they be like the shit they be doing with like I guess their mouth is really weird. You know?
It feels kind of predatory.
It does. And it's just like it feels like I don't know. Every single time I've seen one, I'm always just kind of like, what the fuck, you know? And like,
There's always like a twist to it. There's always something fucked.
I don't know. Another weird thing that I don't get why they like it is where like they um like force use the wand type shit. You know, like Japan loves that for some reason. You
I don't
know,
know what that is.
like
That
what do
shit
you
is
get from
just
that? You know, you're just like, oh, I
the
mean, like
male fantasy.
that's weird. This is like, what do you get from using the wand for like, yeah, like I guess like it would be different if it was your partner, right? But most of these fantasies are like,
It's just some stranger.
yeah. So I'm just like, who cares? I don't know. Wouldn't you just be more selfish in that regard? But I don't know. Oh, and then like, don't talk about how like Japan loves fucked up teeth.
All the reasoning behind that, yeah, it's fucked.
But I only think it's really apparent on like in that industry though.
Yeah,
Cause like I've seen like idols and shit, and they'll have like not like the best teeth, like but they're just normal. You know, they're not like really fucked up. They're just normal teeth. You know, and I'll be like, oh okay. But like I think the industry really just pushes for that, which is disgusting.
you'll see like people like those workers, and it's just like they have those type of teeth.
Yeah, you're always just like, what? Like
I don't
so
understand how
that's
someone could look at that and be like, "That reminds me of this." It's just like, what?
no. Why would I see it? I'm always just like, damn, you need braces.
Yeah, it's kind of Wish
I
we
don't
had
know.
that
Those,
here, bro. I wouldn't get made fun
no, your teeth are not even bad, dog.
of.
Your teeth are not bad. I've seen some fucked up shit, like some real fucked up shit. That's like my biggest, like one of my biggest pet peeves, and like I don't think I could ever like have that sort of connection with somebody if like their teeth were really fucked up like that. You know, I really couldn't. That shit just like it's just this. I don't know, cause like how do you get it that bad? You know, like like I'll be honest, how'd you get it that bad? Cause like I don't know, like yours, right? You didn't have anything. You just chilled. And, like sure, you have like what is it? Like your little fang teeth are like upwards, right? And like sure you have crooked teeth, whatever, but like it's normal, you know? But like, you see some people and they got like the chompers, you know? And it's like damn.
No idea. I really don't know.
It's like if somebody just like punched them in the face and that's what happened, you know? That'll make more sense. Like some people, like I don't even know how they close their mouths. It's like damn, like I don't know, and that feels like that industry really has those type of people. You know, it's just like oh, ew. You know, I don't even talk about like, you know what's another weirdest thing to me? It's like crazy like gaps, not like in the teeth, but like in age. That shit's weird. Have you seen that?
I don't
That
think
shit
I
that shit
have.
that's like borderline like predatory. You know, you haven't. It is, cause it's like some people it's like really like that like Leonardo DiCaprio shit, you know?
Yeah.
Or it's just like I'm like I don't even know how old he is, old as shit. But I'm with like this like 23-year-old woman, you know, and you're just kind of like, well, I don't know, you should get locked up probably.
He
But like
definitely got
in
some
that,
tapes.
yeah, like in that industry, he definitely does. But like in that industry, it's like that's also like a big thing I've seen. It's like why, you know? It's like I get it, right? Because you're trying to appeal to the people watching to it, right? And it's like, oh, if this guy can do it, I can too, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like, I don't think if I was older, I would want to see that either, you know? Because it's just like, what, like, you shouldn't be doing that to yourself. I don't know, you know? It's like, well, get with somebody younger, you know? Like, that shit's weird to me. But I feel like that's another big thing in Japan. I, I don't know how many people I've seen, like, I guess, like, the actors. Right? And their hairlines are so fucked. Have you ever seen that?
No, what is that?
No, it's like I've seen so many like I guess like the older people, right? Those their headlines are like shitty, like they are fucked. You know? Like that shit is a crescent moon, you know? That shit's a
Got Vegeta
crescent
cuts.
moon. No, yeah. It's like it's gross. And it's just like that's another bad thing I feel bad for. Like they signed up for it, right? But like they have to like do these like you know these scenes with like some real like okay pure prejudice weird looking people, you know,
Yeah.
like you're just kind of like are you sure? You know, at least in in Japan, you know, like in America they usually kind of keep it like it's really professional for the most part, you know,
They
like
try to. I
everyone's
mean,
pretty
they try to
much like
like. They don't give you like what's it called? Like, you know, those type of like maybe like older or like,
yeah, but they're like
mid.
handsome as shit, you
Yeah,
know.
they're never like
You're just kind of like yeah, there's never just
interesting
like
looking people.
schmebby
Because
locks,
that's
you know.
like what's it called? That's like a what's it called? That's like when you go down the rabbit hole of like trying to find something. Then people will look at like the weird, the more interesting looking people, right? That's like a
Yeah.
category. That's not like, but it's not like a big thing.
No, yeah, definitely not here. But like, I feel like when it comes to like Japan, like, so you see people like, I don't know, like the person they're doing the scene with, and you're just kind of like, what, you know? It's like this dude is like
Looks like
Like
he's
he's
about to
probably
die.
not a bad dude, but it's just like he look, you know, like it's just it's different compared to America, you know. Like America, like you got like the 6 foot dude, mad like abs and shit, you know, or you get like the really skinny dude, you know, but he's like, oh, he's a surprise, you know, type shit. Or you get like the bear, you know, another tall dude, but he's like, and he's fat, but he's tall, you know, so he has muscle and shit, you know. Like I
Yeah.
feel like those are like the three popular ones, but like over there, they're just kind of like, oh,
Fuck
you
it.
want to do it? Go ahead. You know, and you get like this greasy ass old man with like the crescent cut, like a crazy gut, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, and it's like his legs are tinier than like his waist. You know what I'm saying? Like some real Gru type build, you know?
yeah. So real
And
like beer belly ass motherfuckers.
yeah, and then you see like this like the person they're doing the scene with, and they're like, you
They're,
know,
they
they're
they
pretty,
look
you know?
average, you know. They look pretty average. They look closer to like pretty and stuff. And then you're just like
Yeah.
it's like
Then you got this
unsettling.
dude.
It's just like
It's like, oh, why? I mean, because they obviously the industry can't be that big since it's like pretty kind of shunned, right? Like they
it's shunned, but it's a big industry.
no, yeah. So like they can't really put that much effort. Like in America, you can, right? You can like, oh yeah, I can make sure I get top here. But like working as one, like if you told somebody, yeah, I work as one, it's so normal here. You'd be like, okay, you know, oh, that's cool. Like I wouldn't bat my eye type shit, you know. But if you said that over there, you'd be like, what? You know?
Oh, you're just a
Wow.
whore.
Yeah, you know. Basically, and they'll be like, oh, blah 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 blah. So like, I think that's why they have to find like the weirdos, because like they don't care, you know. They're like on like their last life, or like they're 30 and like they look 60, you know.
They just be finding some greasy dudes, bro. And it's just like,
Yeah.
man, I don't want to see that. Like that just makes me feel bad.
No, yeah, and then you got like this like of like a person my age, and you're just like, oh, okay, like that is so weird, you know. But like I like again, they signed up for it, they knew what they were going through, but it's still just like, you know, like you could have like take it down by 10 years, you know, or something.
Can't you find somebody like younger, dude? Like,
Well,
why are
no,
you
the thing
getting
is,
this dude?
who's gonna say no, you know, like too, like in Japan. I don't know why I think Japan, like a lot of Japanese people are just really lonely. I don't know why.
They are lonely. That's an actual like problem though in their society.
No, yeah, so like, who would say no? You know, like you could probably find somebody like 10 years younger, and they'll probably say yes. I'll probably say yes
It's a really big
if
thing
I was
over
doing it.
there. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening is like people aren't getting as many relationships because they're just so stressed from working.
Mm. It's kind of a
They
different
don't they,
situation.
they don't have time. And because like,
Yeah.
it's harder in their it's been getting harder to like raise a kid. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like what these fucking boomers be like, man, when I was your age, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, dude, you could
Yeah.
have
It's like it
supported like
costs money
17
as fuck.
kids on like 20 cents back then, all right?
Yeah. No, yeah, the cost of living is way worse. Like, yeah, it's tough. I don't know. But like, I feel like that also kind of translates here, but like not
I
in the
mean,
same sense. It's a little different.
it's
It's a
not
little
it's not as
different.
bad because we will always have, our population will always be growing here because it's still possible, and our culture is different. You know,
No, yeah,
we're not like
yeah,
you'll have to work
no,
always.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm talking about the like people being lonely type shit. Cause
That's
I've
always
been
been a
seeing,
thing.
I've been some, yeah, but like here I've seen some sad shit. Like on TikTok, right? I was chilling. Some people like I know of it. I never listened to it. And I think I did once, but it was pure just out of curiosity and more rather than just like, oh, I need this. But like I heard that like in this group, and this dude like who was talking about it, he's not like ugly, right? Like he seems like I don't know. You can probably raise somebody up type shit, you know? Uh, he he's talking about how like sometimes after he comes out of work or something, right? He'll like and like to help him go to sleep, he'll like listen to like GF ASMR.
Oh, those
Yeah. And it's
dude,
just
I
kind of like, damn, I never been like that, like bad to the point where I think I need that, you know? But it made me think. I was like, you know, 'cause they had a lot of likes. It had like 250K plus likes, and it's just like, and these people like in the comments are talking about like their favorite voice actors. Uh, it's acting, it's voice acting, right? Um, Talking about their like their favorite voice actors. I'm just like, damn, dog. Like,
That's so like
sad.
disturbing.
It's sad. I don't think it's disturbing. I think it's just sad because like like they don't feel like the people like they don't have anybody that can show them any type of that type of appreciation. I don't even think it has to be like from a romantic place,
I
you
don't think
know?
I've ever been that down bad to do that.
No, yeah, I
To
haven't either.
even
But it's just
thought
like,
of that.
no, yeah, and I just saw it and I was like, damn. I was just like, I don't know. So when you brought that up about like, oh yeah, these people are like lonely because of work and shit, it kind of reminded me of that. Because it's just like, here's these lonely people who would have to resort to that to feel anything, you know? And it's just like shit. I mean, like,
It's worse in Japan though.
oh yeah, because society, you know, like here you don't have to be with anybody. You can die like by yourself, you know. You also don't have to work if you don't really want to. You can be a bum, you know, if you want to.
But in Japan, there's
But
so many like negative things that come with what you do,
yeah,
or their perception of being looked at negatively by others.
yeah, that's some real social anxiety. I I think it just comes to like another thing where it's just like America's a lot more, I guess, liberal, you know, open-minded. It's kind of like okay, you know. Well, Japan, you know, you kind of have to follow this line, and if you stick out, you're just kind of like, well, you know, you're weird, but are you really weird? Not really, you know. Like, I don't know. Cause think about it like this: there's like American otakus, right? And then you have
Yeah,
like actual like Japanese people. Japanese people will see an otaku and be like, oh, that's gross, you know. And then in
yeah.
America, you have people calling themselves one, and people are like, okay, you know, good
I
for
mean, they're
you.
gonna get made fun of.
No, yeah, but they have their own community and their own
That's
group.
true. You're not like. I mean, like you're
Eh,
shunned, but you have your own like. What do you call it? It's a
no,
lot
you'll get shunned
different.
by
Like,
some people. I don't feel like the majority of people, unless you're like, I don't know, unless you're actually like
you can
affecting
what's it called?
people.
Like those people obviously can get like a friend group going.
No, yeah,
But like
even look at
in Japan, it's a
furries.
lot harder. Like you're just kind of like you're an outcast.
Yeah, even the people who do the same things don't want to talk about it because then they'll get outcast. You know, it's just like damn. Like even like think about American furries. Like I don't have a problem with them, you know. But if you try to be a furry in Japan, I bet you're gonna get some issues, you know.
It's true. Or for gay.
Oh yeah, but that's like everywhere besides America and like Britain,
It's
British
crazy.
people,
This shit is funny.
a lot of European countries.
That's why all those European countries were shitting on America. It's like, dude, this is one of the best places to go if you just want to be actually free.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's one of the better ones, obviously.
I
To be
can't think of a
100%
better
free,
place.
definitely not. Uh, Sweden. Those
Yeah,
those
Sweden.
motherfuckers be giving them those prisoners a hotel life for real. I'm a little jealous. Those motherfuckers living better than me and they're convicts. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
but I mean, every country has their own problem.
Oh yeah.
Germany had a really bad problem with all the refugees that they were taking because the cultural differences of the refugees and them refusing to accept being basically refusing the German lifestyle. So a lot of the assault and rape statistics went up.
Yeah. But also like is really weird to me. I guess that goes to your thing about America being one of the ones. It's like America, you can come in and bring in your own ideals and stuff like that, and you'll be alright. You know, like you can come from like fucking uh, I don't know, let's say China. You can be a Chinese man, right? Coming to America, live a very Chinese like type of lifestyle, and you'll be alright. You know, you'll be okay. Like no one's gonna really think you're weird unless you're like surrounded by racists. You know.
Yeah,
But like you said right there, like they didn't really want to do with like the culture, you know. They want